Hi, welcome to Vibe Marketing and thank you for viewing our video today. This video is about, oh no, it's wrong. Hi, welcome to Vibe Marketing and thank you for viewing our video today. This video will help you when you get in front of customers. There's a couple of tips that I can give you today which just ensure that your sale and your meeting goes a bit more effectively and produces the results that you want it to do. Point one is very, very important. Relax your customer. When you go into a meeting, it sometimes can be cold. They don't know you and they think you're here to sell to them, which you are here to sell to them, but you're here to help their business. So as soon as I walk into a meeting, obviously I shake the gentleman or the lady's hand. I'll look around their office, see if there's any pictures of their family, any football pictures, any rugby pictures, anything that's of interest to themselves. And I will start talking about that. Oh, I can see that you're a Manchester United fan. Oh, are they your kids? And I'll get them into a conversation that gets them relaxed. That is very, very important. Do not go in there and start selling. Get your customer relaxed. A very wise man told me, once your customer has his feet up and a coffee in their hand or a tea in their hand and they are relaxed, then you start your pitch. Then you go into the selling. Because you've broke the ice, you've made them feel very, very comfortable. It's a very, very important trick and tip in sales. Remember, you're there to sell to your customer, but also to help their business. Point two, your customer is now very relaxed. It's very, very important to speak to them and find out if they are the decision maker. Obviously, over the phone, they've confirmed they're the decision maker. They've confirmed that no one else needs to be in the meeting, but I would ask that question again. Because sometimes I say, well, yeah, I do have a partner, and what I'll do is you explain it to me, and then I'll pass the information on to them. You need to try and get that other person in the room. So be very firm and say, so you are the decision maker. So if you like what you saw today, you could give me a yes or a no. And majority of the time they will say, yes, that is correct. So it's very, very important to find out if they are definitely the decision maker. They may have said it on the phone. And sometimes I will say to the gentleman when I get there, so you're the decision maker. You don't need your accountant or your wife or your business partner here. You don't have a business partner, do you? From what you said on the phone. And hopefully they will confirm, no, we don't. We are the decision maker and we can tell you whether we want it or not. Again, very important tip which will help make sure that your meeting is successful. If for some reason they do say they do have a partner, I would try and reschedule that meeting and get the partner involved. As you speak to one person, you sell it to one person, that decision maker loves it, the other decision maker who's going to pass the information on just sees the price, hasn't seen the quality of what you do and how you can help. So getting decision makers together in a meeting is very, very important. Point three, questions. You've spoken to your customer on the phone, you've found out a little bit about what he does and what he wants to achieve and where he wants business from. Now the next step is to push those questions, to get as much information as possible from the client. I would get them doing majority of the talking, and you do that by open-ended questions. So for example, who's your target market? Which customers are you after? For example, if the phone rang today, what would be an ideal inquiry? Get them to talk about what they want. First of all, it shows concern from your end because you want to find out what ideal inquiry they need and what they want to achieve. Because obviously if they're successful, you're successful. Which areas do they want the customers from? If you ask the right questions about who they want to target, where they want to target them from, what's an ideal inquiry, the information you will get from that will be fantastic. You will know what your customer's after. Second of all, a very good question as well is, where do you advertise at the moment? Where do you look for customers at the moment? Where do you want to put your name out towards? If they tell you they advertise in a certain directory or on a certain website, and sometimes if you ask, very simply say, not to pry into your affairs, how much do you spend with them a month? They will give you figures and facts that will help you build your package. You can, first of all, you can deal with their requirement and you can generate business or leads that will help their business be more profitable. And the main thing with every meeting is to get that client talking and understanding what we can do and how things can work for them. So open-ended questions are absolutely fantastic and will work very, very well for you if you ask who they want to target, where they want to target them from, and where do they advertise. Again, these questions can be used in different services as well. It's all about getting the customer talking about what they want. Once you know what they want, then you know what you can offer. Point 4. I've left this one to the end. Sometimes you will get in front of a decision maker, but you will find out there's a partner there. But really, you can't reschedule that meeting. You can't book it for another day. So you have to do your pitch and sell to the decision maker, and hopefully he will see the value of what you do. After a meeting, he may say, well, you know what, leave it with me and I'll get back to you. I need to speak to Dave, or I need to speak to Sarah about what you're offering. I ask the decision maker, I've given you a lot of information. What questions will your partner ask? What do they need to come on board with us today? Because obviously I can see that you like it, you can see the value, which they confirmed during the meeting, but what do they need to know? What questions will they ask? Hopefully the decision maker will give me those questions and I will answer them sufficiently, so when he shows his partner, well, for example, yes, they offer this service, this is what they're going to do for us, this is who they've worked with. Whatever questions will satisfy the other partner's needs are very, very important. Thank you for listening. My name is Mandeep Singh Samra, the Managing Director of Vibe Marketing. Success is the only option.